Babies love to be in the kitchen when I'm cooking. I'm sure you guys have all noticed that a lot of our males tend to wear diapers. That is because they will randomly decide to mark, and rather than deal with messes, I just put diapers on them. And if they're clean, that's great. And if they're not, they get a new diaper. Not really a big deal. We've tried to decrease our instances of cancer in our puppy household. And one of the ways we are trying is to keep more dogs intact. Prior to this, every single dog we have lost over the years has been from cancer. We actually started with all big dogs. When I started dating my husband, he had 3 large dogs, a Newfie and 2 Bloodhound Doberman mixes. And then I had a racing greyhound and this Mr. Dachshund right there. So we decided, vet recommendations is to spay and neuter, usually at the 6-month mark. So at that time, everybody was spayed or neutered at 6 months or earlier. A lot of dogs that are rescues are required to be spayed and neutered early. So I believe the 2 Bloodhound Doberman mixes were spayed and neutered at 4 months. The greyhound was spayed before I got her, but she was 2 when I got her, so she was basically full grown at that point. But unfortunately, a lot of dog breeds have not been necessarily bred for longevity, so it's very hard to decide whether to breed a dog when you don't know how long it's going to live. And you have to breed it when it's young, so that way, you get puppies. So this time around, we have decided to wait. So like Flurry, for instance, was my first mini Aussie. She's actually very, very tiny. She's only 10 pounds, but not for lack of trying. She'd love to be huge. She was spayed at 6 years. My second Aussie, mini Aussie again, Winnie, was spayed at 5 years. And then Chase is intact. He was my third Aussie, also a mini. And then all their children that we had bred for, we kept intact. We did get vasectomies on the males. We are not planning on ever breeding. Mainly just trying to keep them, healthier. So we'll see how our cancer rates change based on this. We did consider an ovary sparing spay for the older females, but there's not a lot of benefit to it at that age. And they still have heat cycles with an ovary sparing spay, so we elected to do a full spay. They're really hoping I'm going to give them that giant bar of food that's defrosting. River was spayed at 2. She is our only big dog left. We got her in, I want to say 2015. And that's when we were slowly transitioning to only small dogs or mid-sized dogs. They're just easier to work with, and I run agility. What are you doing on the table? Thank you.